I'm sorry you had to witness that. I've been sick for the past like 3 days, I think, and last night and today it got really bad. So I was like, enough is enough. I should have did this when I first started feeling symptoms come on. These work like a miracle. It's a ginger lemon cayenne shot by this brand called Pressed, and it's their wellness shot. They have like 2 others. There's a turmeric one and a green juice one, I'm pretty sure. I don't know where you can buy these. I get them on DashMart on DoorDash. I will update you. I'll put a little blurb on the screen, but I'm usually completely cured by the next day. So I'll let you know right here if it worked by the next day, because usually it does. But that's not what this video is about. It is a tip for wellness, and this video is kind of about wellness-ish. Also, excuse the hair, the look. Clearly, I just said I'm sick. I didn't even do my intro. What's up, everyone? My name is Shaelyn, and on this channel, everything's all right. I posted a story on Instagram, which if you're not already following me on Instagram, follow me at Shay the Stroke Survivor. That's how you can keep up with me in real time, as opposed to only seeing tiny bits of my life through YouTube. So that's where I recommend you follow me, because that's where I'm the most active, I would say. That and TikTok. But someone specifically asked me to post a video about a story that I posted. So I thought I would just incorporate it into like a whole gym tip video where I can really dive in and go into detail about things. Now, I do have 2 gym videos already on my channel, which if you've been following me from like the beginning of this channel, that's when you would have seen those, but I haven't posted a gym video in quite a long time. So the first video, which I'll put a card in the corner for right here, is what I do in the gym for an abs and arms day. Not like those 2 together, but in the video I incorporated it so that I didn't do like a separate video for arms and a separate video for abs. So that's where you can find that video. And then the other gym video that I have on my channel is how I stretch my body with hemiplegia and what I would do for a typical leg day with hemiplegia. Also, card in the corner for that. Also, those 2 videos were filmed almost 2 years ago now, so let me know if you want an updated gym routine type video that's a little bit more refined. I think at that point in my gym going journey, I had only been going to the gym for like 6 months or so, so I've definitely learned a lot about my body and about what I can do at the gym and what I can't do at the gym. Yeah, let me know if you'd like to see that. I can do my best to get that up for you guys. But anyway, let's jump right into my gym tips for people with hemiplegia and people without hemiplegia. A couple of these tips are good for just anybody, to be honest. They'll help you regardless of your abilities. So I did already film all this footage like a few hours ago at this point, so I'm gonna be looking at my screen to kind of reflect on what you will be watching. Tip number 1 has to do with the treadmill. So a term I want to go over first is dorsiflexion, which is the ability to raise and lower your ankle. People with hemiplegia are affected in that sense. A lot of people aren't able to do dorsiflexion on their affected side, on their affected leg. So in this first clip, I want you to pay attention to the difference in my dorsiflexion of both my feet when I'm walking. Notice how my left foot has quite a bit of a drop foot and the dorsiflexion is almost non-existent. This can be bad because it drastically affects the gait and it can be a tripping hazard. To work on this, I put as much focus into the intention of each step individually by eliminating the right leg completely, which is my able leg. Also, I'm not gonna take credit for this exercise. I learned this from my old personal trainer, Paul, so shout out to you, Paul, if you're watching this. Basically, when it feels safe to do so, I step on the side of the treadmill with my able leg, and I do 2 things. I focus on putting my weight into my affected leg, and I practice continuously lifting my ankle with each step. So tip number 2 is the tip that I actually posted on my story that the message that I got was referring to. So I do squats and most of my leg work on the Smith machine, The rest I do either with no machine or with the curl and extension machine. I want you to take a look at this first clip of me squatting with no band or anything. Notice specifically my affected leg's knee caving inward with every repetition. This is completely horrible form, and if done continuously can cause future injury. You definitely don't want to be doing it this way. This tip I also learned from my old personal trainer, so props to him again. You could totally do this without the Smith machine, but I find that if I'm feeling strong enough, I like to add weight to it, which is way easier with the Smith machine. And I also find that holding onto the bar helps with my balance and focus on my proper form. I mean, generally, I just feel better balance-wise if I am holding on to something. So to kind of explain what I'm doing, I step into the band and place it above my knee to pull my leg outward while I squat, since I have no control of that movement independently yet. I'll show you how I work on that actually later on in the video. Notice now that I have the band on how much less movement and more stable my affected leg is while I squat. I'll put the two clips next to each other to really give a good comparison. The next tip I want to cover is for Bulgarian split squats specifically. This tip especially can go for able-bodied or disabled-bodied people. So personally, I used to find it really tricky to find the correct distance that my leg would be in front of my body for my Bulgarian split squats. So as I'm demonstrating in the video, I figured out that if you sit on the edge of the bench and extend your leg forward and stand exactly where your heel lands on the floor, like when your leg is extended in front of you, that it's the perfect distance for your Bulgarian split squats. Or mine anyway. While we're here doing this exercise without the Smith machine and having hemiplegia, I find to be next to impossible to balance, specifically if you want to include holding onto weights. I find that a Smith machine allows the assistance of holding onto the bar for balance, and then also the ability to add weight if you need to, without needing two hands to hold on to like dumbbells or something. For the next tip, we're going to the mat. I have a clicking hip. So I'm not going to show this video that I found on TikTok in this video just because I never got a message back from the creator. But I did find this physiotherapist on TikTok talking about clicking hips, and that really caught my eye because I have dealt with this since my stroke, I think. Yeah, I don't think I had this before my stroke, but he said that this is specific to people who grew up being a dancer, which I did. If you didn't know, I was a dancer for 15 years before my stroke. I give the TikTok creator all the credit for these exercises that I'm about to show you because these are the exercises that he showed in his video. If you have no clue what I'm talking about when I say a hip click, listen to this next clip because you can hear how loud and gross my hip sounds like when I raise my knee above my hip and then lower my leg back down. That's when it clicks. And might I add, it doesn't feel great. So the exercises I do to try and work on this includes using these resistance bands. I think I got mine a long time ago on Amazon, and I'll try to link similar ones in the description for you guys, but I have no idea if I'll find the exact ones that I have in this video. So as I mentioned earlier in my treadmill tip, I have drop foot in my affected foot, so I'm unable to hook the band and lift my foot while doing this exercise. So to fix this, so my foot doesn't have to lift up to hold the band, I wrap the band around my foot twice and then hook one loop around the tongue of my shoe to secure it. Next, I just slip my able foot into the bottom of one of the loops and I'm good to go. The first way to go about this exercise is to just lay on your back and pull your knee upward towards your chest and back down. And then that's one rep. Alternatively, but not as easy balance-wise, you could do this standing up. Other exercises I like to do with these bands include flutter kicks, which is a great ab exercise. Since my gym doesn't have the machine for this, I like to do hip abduction exercises with the band around my thighs. I think this is another way to do hip abduction, but I call it hip hinges to myself. So my next and fifth tip that I have for you guys is planking with hemiplegia. And if you don't follow me on TikTok or Instagram, then you wouldn't have seen this already, but I did already make a TikTok and an Instagram reel about doing planks with hemiplegia. I explained it really well in the video, but I'll do my best to repeat what I said here. Basically, to do a plank with hemiplegia, I lay on my stomach and then anchor my affected arm onto the ground with my elbow on the ground and my wrist on the ground, so it's like, you know, on the ground like you're planking. And then I just put my able arm next to it, or I'll even hold my hand sometimes if I need to, if it's kind of toned up, you know. And then I'll show a backward view after this so that you can really get a good look at what my feet do. But I cross my affected leg over my Achilles of my able leg so that I can plant my able leg toes onto the ground. And then I just basically push up. And I think about pushing my belly button up to the sky, like through my back. And yeah, basically I just try to like hold that as long as possible. Like I said in the video on my TikTok and Instagram, I hate doing planks, dude. They truly suck. They aren't fun for me, especially having hemiplegia. I was better at them before my stroke, but even then I really hated doing them. They just suck. They're not fun. They're really hard, but when you get good at it, it's not as bad. So I wanted to add a quick little bonus tip, not included in the 5 that I mentioned, because it's something that I'm working toward achieving, but haven't quite gained the strength to be able to purchase this item yet to do this. I'll put a picture of it on the screen, and I'll even link it down below for you guys, but basically, those weights that wrap around your ankles, I'm pretty sure that's what they're for anyway. I think you can get some for your wrists, and that is great for people who have grip strength issues. That's what I'm working toward getting to use eventually one day. So I'll show you a little bit of what I do for my affected arms routine at the gym right now. This is what I'm working toward being able to use weights with. You guys know a lot of these exercises from my Breaking 10,000 Barriers series, but basically flexing and extending my bicep is something that I work on frequently. And then there used to be these weights at the gym that were 2 pounds, and they had a little like loop strap on them, and I used to be able to put it in my affected hand and kind of just make my clawness grip it, and then it would pull my arm down to kind of pull it out of tone. But those weights went missing. I've kind of just had to do this independently without any weights pulling my arm down. Sometimes I will try to lift my arm above the head while standing. It is quite difficult though. This is me trying to lift my arms outward at the same time, like opposite to each other kind of thing. Obviously you can see here it's not easy because my affected arm likes to bend whenever I try anything. And I'm done. I hope you guys got something out of this video. I hope you liked these gym tips that I had for you. And also, like I said, if you guys want to see an updated gym routine, I would love to film that for you guys. Just let me know. But yeah, I don't think I have anything else to add to this video. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, follow me on all my socials linked in the description down below. And I'll see you next week for another new video. Okay, bye!